couple weeks ago, we talked about Virtua Fighter 5 and all the situations that's going on with the new Virtua Fighter that's supposed to be coming out. And I'm kind of excited about it, to be honest with you guys. Virtua Fighter is one of those fighting games that always had a really good, gameplay, had really good gameplay, very good experience. But unfortunately, Virtua Fighter 5 is a game that's been out since like 2008, 2007. It's a very old game in my opinion. It's been out for a while. I could be wrong. Could be 2009. I don't know. Regardless, it's been a long time, and the game has been re-released in 4 or 5 different situations. But finally, VF5 R.E.V.O is coming to PC, which I think is actually pretty awesome because the PC game has been wanting this game for a long time. But at the same time, I think it's time to get Virtua Fighter 6. So let's talk about all that. Give you my thoughts and opinions on that. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I really appreciate you coming through, watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let other people know what we're doing over here. Also, I want to thank everybody who's been watching the videos lately. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Nevertheless, let's get into this. Okay, I just woke up this morning. I know you probably can see I look kind of like I just got out of bed, but nevertheless, I woke up this morning and I saw that Virtua Fighter 5 R.E.V.O is going to be released. Yes, it's going to be released on consoles as well, but it's coming to PC with a bunch of, gameplay balances and fixes. And it just had me wondering, like, okay, is this the Virtua Fighter announcement that kind of got leaked earlier this month, or what's going on here? So what I was thinking is this. I think this is another test run for people to get ready for Virtua Fighter 6. I don't believe that this is going to be it for Virtua Fighter in the series, because they've been playing this game like, they've been putting this game out like crazy. You look at from Virtua Fighter 5 that came out on a PS3 and Xbox 360. Then you had Virtua Fighter R, which is an arcade version that came out in Japan. Then you had Final Showdown, and then you had Ultimate Showdown, which with the game that I'm playing right now on this video. And don't get me wrong, I think the game looked beautiful even back on the PS3 days. I still like playing that game from time to time when, I just want to play the vanilla version. And the game looks beautiful even then, and it still looks good now. But I think it's time to move on and get another Virtua Fighter. So I think what they're doing here is they're giving the fans what they want. They're going to give us another version of Virtua Fighter 5, which I think this is basically like the PC version of all the other versions that came out. But I think they're testing the waters yet again for another Virtua Fighter. And I think if this one does well, which I think it does, because all the Virtua Fighters do a pretty good job, even way back from the first one on, the Saturn and the Genesis and the 32X, they've always done well. So I don't have an issue with sales or feedback, because these are very smooth and very, they're very input friendly games. There's nothing, weird going on when you play the games. You kind of get a really good, smooth, awesome experience. And it's one of the reasons why Virtua Fighter is still so popular nowadays. With 3D fighters, Tekken has their issues with input delay and this, that, and the third. And you saw the Bloody Roars and the Soul Calibers and the Dead or Alive, which, this is basically like another version of Dead or Alive, which in a sense, but I'll talk about that in a few minutes, that people still love playing Virtua Fighter because of the smoothness, how clean the game is, how responsive it is. And I still was reminded when I went back to play this, I was like, wait a minute, this game is it's very fun to play. So I think when they bring it to PC, I think you're going to get more of that experience. I think even when it comes out for the consoles with the R.E.V.O version, you'll get that same experience. And I think that's what's going to get, people more excited for Virtua Fighter 6. And I think they need to come out with a Virtua Fighter 6. People are going to want that game. People have been wanting it now for almost 10 years now. And it's kind of weird that, they haven't even mentioned it. But I guess this is the first step of doing that. Now, when I'm talking about Dead or Alive, which is another, all intents and purposes, that is a dead franchise. The main developer or the overseer of Dead or Alive has moved on to Tekken 8, which is kind of interesting in that aspect as well. But I think if they can, I don't know if they'll be able to, if they do a Virtua Fighter 6, they need to bring some of those Dead or Alive characters over to Virtua Fighter. They've done it the opposite way, where Dead or Alive had some, Dead or Alive had some Virtua Fighter characters on their game, and I think that was really cool because the gameplay of both are very similar. I mean, I think the button inputs, the button placement are very similar, and the games just basically play well hand in hand. It does a very good job. I know that's a stretch, but if they was to do that, that's something I would like to see, because I don't think we're ever going to get a Dead or Alive 7, and that kind of like that really kind of sucks. But I feel at the end of the day, this is a good look, even though this is long overdue. That Virtua Fighter 6 is long overdue. I think if they're going to do this, I think this is just another attempt to garner more interest. They did it with Ultimate Showdown, and I know people want the game on PC, so they say, look, we're going to put this out again on this time on PC with rollback netcode, gameplay balances and fixes, and this is the way that we're going to garner attention for the masses to see if we can get another Virtua Fighter out there, and it needs to be Virtua Fighter 6. There's no way around it at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just sitting here just watching Virtua Fighter, some spectator mode, because I just got finished playing it. I played a little bit last night. I played a little bit this morning, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is a really good looking game, and it's like they need to do more with this, and I think they need to get to the point where they're actually trying to prolong the series, because I don't know how many times that we could play Virtua Fighter 5. I mean, this is about to be the 5th time that we're playing it, and yeah. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your weekend. I will definitely be putting up at least 1 or 2 more videos before the weekend's over, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.